Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Lolo's Diary. My name is Lolo Cynthia. On today's episode, I want to talk about something very important. It's about offensive vagina odor. I know every time we talk about this, we say it in a way that's comical, but we forget that this is actually a true and real issue for a lot of women. There's a lot of shame and stigma associated with it. A lot of women don't even believe that there's a cure for it, and a lot of men are scared to tell their women that, you know what, you're smelling. So they actually run away. It's a problem, and I got a gynecologist who's a good friend of mine as well, Babajide Alalade. He's the co-founder of a Facebook group called Ask the Gynecologist. They have over 700,000 people in the group. Please go and check it out. They have a lot of helpful tips there for women. So he's going to tell us about what causes offensive vagina odor, what you can do to help reduce the vagina odor, and what you can do if you feel like your vagina is smelling, and how you can resolve that problem. Check it out. I hope you guys learned something from me. I learned a lot from it.
As you're well aware that vaginal odor may vary throughout menstrual cycle, and sometimes it may be very noticeable right after sexual intercourse. Normal sweating can also cause a vaginal odor. In fact, it could be very, very tempting for you to want to douche or use vaginal deodorant to decrease vaginal odor. However, these products may actually increase irritation and other vaginal symptoms. Infections are one of the commonest causes of vaginal odor. Bacterial vaginosis, which is an overgrowth of normally occurring vaginal bacteria, is the most common cause of vaginal infection, which can also lead to vaginal odor. Other infections like trichomoniasis are also known to increase and cause vaginal odor. Generally speaking, if you have a vaginal odor without any other symptoms, it's unlikely that the odor is abnormal. Importantly, you should be aware that vagina normally has an odor. Every woman's vaginal odor is different. And sometimes if the odor worsens or becomes offensive, you need to see a doctor to get examined. The first question you need to ask yourself is, what is a normal vaginal odor? What is abnormal? A normal vagina should have a scent which is described as fleshy, musky. Sometimes during your period or after your period, there could be a slightly metallic tinge of smell to it. This can also occur after sexual intercourse, just temporarily. The vagina normally cleans itself with its discharge. This discharge from vagina is body's own way of cleansing vagina and maintaining a normal healthy pH for the vagina. This normal healthy pH, that is the acidic level of the vagina, helps to keep bacterial infection away. But if you notice a stark, obvious difference in the odor of your vagina, you may be experiencing a potential infection. Strong odors, irritation, itching are signs that infection could be occurring, and this may be due to infections like chlamydia, gonorrhea, bacterial vaginosis, trichomoniasis. Sometimes poor hygiene can increase the chances of having a very, very unusual vaginal odor. Some people do forget tampon, or during menstrual period, during intercourse, the tampon is pushed further inside and they forget it there. This could be very offensive. I can't count the number of times I've had to remove a tampon from a vagina as a result of it being misplaced, forgotten, pushed inside, and the woman forgot it there, and they accumulate, all sort of odor, and this could be very, very distressing, uncomfortable, and embarrassing. You can prevent this by ensuring you take adequate precaution and observing yourself. Other very, very rare causes of vaginal discharge are vaginal cancer, cervical cancer, and what we call a rectovaginal fistula. This is an abnormal opening between your rectum and your vagina. This causes feces to leak from the rectum into the vagina, and it has a very, very offensive odor, offensive smell. When should you see a doctor? When should you be concerned that you have an abnormal or persistent vaginal odor? Whenever you notice any change in the color of your vaginal discharge, a very offensive smell to it, or if persistently looks abnormal, get to see a doctor, get examined for us to know, or for you to know what this could be. One of the ways for you to minimize odor from your vagina is to always wash your vagina, your vulva regularly, using very, very little quantity of unscented soap and lots of water. Avoid vaginal douching. All healthy vagina contain bacteria and yeast. Yeast is what we call candida. They ensure that the normal acid level of your vagina is controlled, and this helps to keep bacteria and yeast as well in check. But if you douche, you could upset this balance, and this will increase your risk of abnormal discharge or vaginal odor that is offensive. Times I've seen people present to me in clinics. They are on some sort of antibiotics for an infection. Antibiotics are known and very, very common to cause an upset in the balance of bacteria and yeast in your vagina. This will increase your chances of having an abnormal discharge or smelly discharge from vagina, leading to offensive odor. Some people are on steroid medications for other reasons, like rheumatoid arthritis, and this can also upset your level of bacteria population in your vagina, and this increases chances of vaginal odor. Things like bacterial vaginosis, gonorrhea, chlamydia, all these infections, even diabetes, can increase chances of vaginal odor. Avoid bubble bath and scented soap. Whenever you're cleaning, you clean from front to back. This will reduce chances of you moving bacteria from the back passage to the front. Wear clothing that are or pants that are usually 100% cotton. They are better. Wear loose clothing. Avoid tight-fitting clothing. This helps to make sure that your vagina is well aerated. Even if possible at night when sleeping, avoid wearing tight underpants. This improves your vaginal smell and decreases chances of having an abnormal odor. Your diet is essential. Yogurts that contain probiotics are very good in maintaining normal health of the vagina. If possible, you could consider wearing at least 2 pants per day to change to avoid unnecessary smell from sweating. Regular bath, regular washing your vagina with water. This helps to clean the vagina and maintain the normal healthy smell that you expect. This is just a nutshell of what you should do to ensure that we maintain a normal healthy vagina and reduce the chances of having offensive discharge
Babajide Alalade had to say about offensive vagina odor, and you learned a lot from it as well. Do not forget that you can join his group, Ask the Gynecologist, to learn more tips about what you can do to improve yourself as a woman as well. They talk about a lot of things, fibroid, contraceptives. I'll be getting him to join the vlog more often. I wish he was in the country, but he isn't as well. So we have to make do with what we can do right now. Again, I hope you learned something. Do not forget to share this video. It is very, very important. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is still Lolo Cynthia, and I will see you next week.